My grandmother told me that a long, long time ago when she was young, there were flat grounds, no damage everywhere. People used to travel by walking, walk miles away to visit families and walk back. It was real smooth. But now when the pigs came in, then they started eating all the lilies around the swamp. Then in the scrub, the yams got damaged. Then the pigs come around the nesting area where the turtle lay eggs and start digging around till he finds it and start destroying the eggs. We're trying to get rid of the pigs, but they always hide somewhere. We like to protect the nest because it's part of our traditional food too. But we like to see the turtles lay more eggs.
On the beaches in the Southern Week homelands, the turtle nests were being fully predated each year, so we were not seeing turtle nests hatching and young turtles making it to the sea. Pig abatement methodologies have been implemented where they were essentially being targeted through shooting from helicopters. The shooting from helicopters was not having any effect on the number of turtle nests that were reaching maturity and getting turtles out of their nests to the sea. For APN, NERP was necessary because for 3 years they'd been implementing activities that they had agreed with government to implement, but they weren't particularly monitoring the outcomes of those activities. An example of one of the reporting outcomes would have been X number of pigs shot. The assumption in having those specific numbers of pigs shot is that if you shoot those numbers, then you will have an impact on the health of the country. So after 2 years of seeing this, we sat down as a group and we decided there must be a better way for managing pigs so that we could see turtles reaching the sea. Personally, we found that cultural values, sustainable livelihood values, and environmental values could not be approached separately. And in 2013, Ben Jones, Brian Ross from Balcanoe implemented with the rangers an establishment of pig bait stations along the back of the beach, and then for a 4-week program they actually filled those bait stations with baits and then used poison baits for 1 week to actually target the pigs.
This place is called Otatan. We do our baiting along this scrub.
Implementing a chemical fence line of baits behind the beach that they had targeted, they found that they had reduced turtle nest predation by pigs by 90%.
The pigs ate the 1080 and we've seen the difference. And after that, we haven't seen one damage to a turtle nest by pig.
We were able to specifically target pig predation in a way that did not impact or did not negatively impact other values that the traditional owners held. When you're doing environmental management and you're monitoring that management and you're doing it with Indigenous groups and rangers, that what you're wanting to see is that the processes towards the environmental decision making actually provide for doing things in a way that you get both cultural outcomes as well as environmental outcomes, and in fact that you're trying to target specific actions to specific outcomes for culture and the environment, even if that means that you're doing it at a smaller scale. If you involve local people in caring for country and allowing them to do things in the place that they belong to, you'll get better outcomes. You can't do environmental management from far away.